As I reflect on my journey from a child coming up to an adult, welcome again to Blooms and Stitches by Anne-Marie. Not a lot of persons will know that I'm using this book as a way of healing a lot of the pain that I've been through. And as I finished the first part of this book, I reflect on some of the things I wish I had heard when I was a child. And I wish I could reach out to that little girl and to comfort her. That little girl that I was. And so what I did was to write down some of the things I wish I was able to tell her. I feel like somehow that little girl that still lives within me would hear and understand. And so this is my letter to me as a little girl, hoping that she will hear, understand, and resolve some of the hurt and the pain that she experienced as a child. This letter is from me to me. My sweet girl, I have searched for you in every memory. I found you on crowded buses, sitting quietly with fear in your chest and bravery in your bones. I found you standing in yards where laughter sometimes carried cruelty. I found you in small rooms trying to make yourself smaller whenever anger entered the door. I found you by roadside stalls doing homework under street lights while the world rushed past you. I found you in church pews, in river water, in library books, in the spaces where you try to disappear. And I need to say something to you that should have been said long ago. I am sorry. I'm sorry for every wound handed to you by adults who were supposed to protect you. I am sorry for every harsh word that made you question your worth. I'm sorry for every beating you receive, every rejection, every moment you were made to feel like a burden instead of a blessing. I'm sorry no one explained that pain often speaks the loudest through people who have never healed. None of it was your fault. You were never too much to love. You were never hard to love. You were never unwanted. You were a child surrounded by wounded people who did not know how to carry their own hurt, much less nurture yours. The love you were denied was never proof that you were unlovable. It was only proof that some people can only give what they have. And many of them had very little. Your mother loved you in the ways she knew how. Imperfectly, fearfully, sometimes harshly, sometimes tenderly. She was carrying storms you could not yet understand. That does not erase what hurt you, but one day you will learn that understanding and accountability can exist in the same room. Your sisters love you too, even when it came wrapped in jealousy, distance, teasing, or pain. They were children inside hard lives as well. Generational trauma touch all of you directly, but touch all of you the same. Sweet girl, none of you were the enemy. The real enemy was the inheritance of pain. I know you felt lonely. I know you wondered why friendships seem easier for everyone else. I know you watched other children being chosen, protected, celebrated, and thought something must be wrong with you. There was nothing wrong with you. You were simply early in your suffering and late to your sadness. But hear me now. One day you will have real friends, the kind who laugh with you deeply, hold space for your tears, celebrate your joys, and remind you of who you are. You will learn that family can be chosen too. And play. How I wish someone had protected your right to play. You should have spent more time running freely, loudly, dreaming carelessly. You should have been concerned with dolls, games, scraped knees, and cartoons. Not survival, fear, adult problems, and emotional burdens too heavy for your tiny shoulder. I grieve that for you. But listen carefully. It is not too late. Even now, I'm learning to give you what you missed. And let us laugh. And let us rest. And let us buy pretty things. Enjoy the sunshine. Dance in the kitchen. Read books for pleasure. And feel safe in ordinary moments. And let us play. You did not lose. You survived. And more than that, you became intelligent despite being dismissed. You became compassionate despite being hurt. You became warm despite the coldness that you were shown. You became loving without first being taught to love properly. You became the woman who came back to the little girl no one fully protected. I am here now. I will not abandon you. I will not silence you. I will not shame you for crying. I will not ask you to shrink so others can stay comfortable. I will carry what you're forced to carry alone. Rest now, little one. You did not have to prove anything anymore. You do not have to earn love through suffering anymore. You do not have to chase what should be freely have been given to you, what should have freely loved you. Come sit beside me. We made it, little one. With all my love, the woman you became.